guys. I don't have corona, I swear. Alright, guys. So, basically what's happening... I fell asleep on the couch again. The videos are a little bit later. I know. I apologize. I'm gaming a lot. And... yeah, like... okay, so, little side note, right? This is a little... reflections of my life. Everybody at the moment, including Madonna, is currently losing their SHIT because they have to be self-quarantined. Right? All these celebrities, all these people are upset because they can't go outside, they can't go to the pubs, they can't go to the clubs, the celebrities aren't getting any attention, so they're literally posing naked in a bathtub. We'll get to that video after. Everybody is like, oh my god, we have to self-quarantine. Welcome to my life! Gamers like me, we live this SHID. This is our life normally. We don't like seeing people at the best of times. There's a reason why I have a red panda as an avatar. It's A, so I don't get put on the Hillary body count list. And B, because that way I don't have people coming up to me in the street and going, oh my god, I love your videos, if I ever get famous one day. I don't like people in general coming up and like wanting to say hi, and I'm like, get away from me, I just want to be left alone, right? So when people are complaining about the coronavirus and being self-quarantined, this is my life! But anyway, that reflections for Nonpartisan Media. What do you guys think? But anyway, let's jump into it. Let's go through and let's talk about the stimulus package, because Donald Trump was going to give everybody $1,200. And I'm going to mute my phone. Now, he was going to do that, but you're no longer able to get that at the moment. It's been put on hold, right? So he was going to give $1,200 for individuals. Also, you know, like for example, here, income level 0 to 20, you're going to get $1,400. To 20 to 40, you're going to get $1,500. Like, it was a decent sized chunk. Like, there was some serious money that was going to be given out, and this was supposed to help people who are currently stuck at home and not able to go to work, because people have bills, people have mortgages, people have lovely apartments that they've spent their hard-earned money saving up to get, and they don't want to lose it because of a Chinese bug. And let's face it, it started in China, it's Chinese. But hey, you know, on the bright side, anything else that comes out of China only lasts about 4 to 6 weeks, so maybe it'll be all gone by then. But demonetized. But like I say, at the end of the day, the fact is that this is a Chinese bug. And Trump was going to give people this money and say, here, have some cash, help yourselves, tie over until we nip this bug in the butt, and then everybody can get back to work and the economy can bounce back. Well, it didn't sort of really go that way, because Pelosi, who, by the way, we'll actually get to this in a sec, but the Democrats have blocked the package. You're probably sitting there thinking, wait, what? The Democrats, the ones that are supposedly for the people, right? This is their slogan they put on the flag. They ram that flag into the ground and say, we are for the people. Well, they blocked it. Now, you're probably like me and saying, well, why did you do that? Don't you want people to have money? Well, there's a whole theory about that I have, but regardless, at the end of the day, no, the Democrats have blocked it. But you're probably sitting there saying, but hang on, don't the Senate, isn't that Republican controlled? How did the Senate, the Republican controlled Senate, block this bill? And why is it the Democrats' fault, right? Because Here, Pelosi and Chute put relief on Americans on hold. Why did they block it? Why is it why is it not the Republicans, right? It's a Senate-controlled Republicans. Why is it that they couldn't pass it? Well, we'll get to that in a sec, because here it is here. 4 Republican lawmakers, including Matt Garza and one other Democrat under self-quarantine. So we had 4 Republicans who couldn't vote on this bill, reportedly. That is obviously where it's come undone. I think the vote ended up being 54-54. It was a direct split. It needs to be 2/3 to pass. And unfortunately, they couldn't get it because, at the very least, 4 Republican lawmakers were in self-quarantine. They couldn't vote on it. 1 Democrat was in self-quarantine. He couldn't vote on it. And the other Democrats just didn't want to vote on it. And to make things worse, Pelosi decided to go on recess as the beer bug was breaking out. She literally went on recess. The Republicans, they cancelled their holiday plans. The Republicans canned their recess break holidays to stay here and to sort this out. But Nancy Pelosi and some of the other Democrats thought, nah, stuff it, bro. I've got my holidays planned. I'm going. Now, fair disclosure, Nancy did fly back from California to vote on this bill, which she then rejected. And, it's great that she managed to fly back for it, but the Republicans never left in the first place. The Republicans stayed in Washington to get this stuff sorted. Welcome to Clown World. The party that generally has the perception that they're very much for the multi-million-dollar businesses. The party that is generally thought of as being a money-hungry, rich-loving party, right? The ones that supposedly are for the rich, and the Democrats are supposedly for the poor. Well, it was the Democrats that blocked this bill. It was the Republicans that stayed in Washington when the Democrats decided to go on recess. Welcome to Clown World 2020. But anyway, now obviously the Democrats are going through at the moment, and they're trying to make it out that they're blocking it for obvious reasons. We're here. Coronavirus people are sick and Pelosi is playing games. 4 swing state senator Democrats have voted against the virus relief for American workers. So, good luck with their election. Job Creator Network calls out millionaires Pelosi and Schumer for blocking legislation to help ordinary Americans. Mitch McConnell, Democrats embarrassed that Pelosi and Schumer blocked beer bug relief bill. Republicans say them blocking relief over ideological wish list. So Democrats won't fund hospitals or save businesses unless they get to dust off the Green New Deal. So now we're starting to find out why they blocked it. So the reason why the Democrats supposedly blocked this deal was because they want a whole bunch of stuff. We want stuff, even though this bill was originally thought of as a combined bipartisan design. This bill, this relief bill, was designed by both Democrats and Republicans working together. It is a bipartisan thing. And then after they went through and they worked this deal out, Nancy Pelosi and Chuck Schumer canned it because it doesn't have the Green New Deal. Well, this is what they're claiming anyway. Dems shock package with new Green Deal handouts They also want post office bailouts and union cash. Also, Pelosi will be ordered federal agencies to maximize use of minority banks. So at the end of the day, not only are they going to have to give the banks to give the money out, which is fine, but now we're going to have to use a minority bank. Because identity politics ruins everything, right? So sorry, Bob, Jane, and Fred down the street. You can't get your money in that $1,200 that you're probably really wanting right now to help pay a mortgage loan or buy food or whatever it may be because you've been laid off at work. You can't get that because the Democrats want to use a minority bank. The bill being pushed by House Speaker Nancy Pelosi at the Democrat alternative to the White House-backed efforts to rescue the economy. It requires that federal agencies maximize their use of minority-owned banks. We're sorry, you have to wait for your home payments because Nancy Pelosi and Chuck Schumer want to use a minority bank. This is not going to go well for the Democrats in November, is it? They're going to get slaughtered. Nancy Pelosi proposed a 1,400-page bill stuffed with special interest goodies. So here's the deal that Nancy Pelosi wanted to do, right? So the increased fuel emission standards for airlines receiving funds and carbon offsets. Payment of up to $10,000 in student loans. Same-day voter registration, early voting, voting by mail, ballot harvesting. Tell me that has nothing to do with vote rigging, but anyway. Preserved collection bargaining powers for unions. The expanse of the wind and solar tax credits. Requirements for federal and corporate gender and racial diversity data. Post office bailouts. Automatic extension of non-immigrant visas, and restricting colleges from providing information about citizenship status. And they also want money for Planned Parenthood. We're sorry, you can't make your mortgage repayments this month because of the special interest the Democrats are pushing. That's what it's all about. This is Nancy Pelosi using their leverage to hold up a bill because they want stuff. Even though the Democrats and the Republicans originally tabled this bill together. Now all of a sudden, it's not good enough. The deals that you guys made, the agreement you guys made is no longer good enough because it doesn't include all our special interests. But obviously the media is trying to push an agenda right now. The media is trying to make it out that Trump and the bailouts, the $1,200, is there to help the rich. It's there to help the businesses. Which is weird because the Democrat has been caught saying, please don't waste the virus crisis. Hold out for what America needs. Huh? What? Democrats should leverage Republican desperation to ensure the beer bug bailout protects workers, elections, and health care, not CEOs or the GOP. Okay, for a start, it's not the GOP desperation. It's America's desperation. And at the end of the day, the Senate is controlled by the GOP. It is a Senate-controlled GOP. You lost the election, right? At the end of the day, the GOP should be able to go through and make changes, But obviously they've had to go through, and so they wanted to work with the Democrats or whatever it may be. But now the Democrats are backflipping. And look, it's not all. So basically what they have at the moment is they have two Democratic parties and a Republican party at the moment. You have the Trump's party, which is the GOP. You have the Democrat, which is the establishment Democrats. That's Nancy Pelosi, Chuck Schumer, all those sort of guys, right? And then you have the socialist Democrats. You have your Bernie Sanders supporters. You have your AOCs, your Allah Mahar, all those sort of people, right? Now, the progressives, the progressive Democrats or the social Democrats, they're on board with this policy. They're the ones that actually teamed up with Trump's team to do this. So at the moment, you literally have the Bernie supporters, AOC supporters, and the Trump supporters all working together to make this bill. And then you have the establishment Democrats holding it up. Yeah, that happened. And obviously, you know, Democrats are pushing for pork, for Planned Parenthood package. Is this what we've come to? Susan Collins unloads on Senate Democrats for blocking the beer bug deal. And this is obviously where the Guardian is. This is their new article that was released today. $1,200 checks for all. What you need to know about the US bailout. So this is the narrative they're trying to push. Now, obviously, the US government is debating a bill for $1.8 trillion for money going to businesses, corporations, and into the pockets of Americans. Now, remember this. Democrats, please don't waste the crisis. Hold out for what America needs. P.S. Ensure we get our stuff. And this is the media is what they're running on it. This is what the media is talking about. Yeah, putting in, you know, the going to the businesses and corporations. Really? Because if you go back to here, anybody that is making, for example, over $100,000 isn't going to be getting a check. Okay? I as you guys know, I play Star Citizen. There are people in the Discord. There's a guy in particular, I'm not mentioning names, but he makes a boatload of money. And he is upset because he's not getting a check. Okay? Trump is not giving all this money to Wall Street execs. Okay? He's giving it to the average people. Here it is here. You can notice it starts to drop off when it gets to around 80 or 90%. Like, yeah. But anyway. Because, yeah, that's basically what's the deal at the moment. This is why you're seeing a meme on Twitter at the moment where the Republicans are literally cancelling holidays and the Democrats are going on holidays while the Democrats hold up this bill. It's, if you want anybody to be mad about right now, if you want anybody to be furious at, find a photo of Nancy Pelosi and put it on a dartboard and feel free to go to town. Because she's the one at the moment that's holding this up. If you want to know where is your $1,200+ check from Trump to help pay your mortgage, to help put food in your fridge, to pay your electricity bill, to pay your water bill, Nancy Pelosi is the one you need to be throwing the darts at. This is solely landing on the Democrats. And of course the mainstream media is trying to do their bit for the establishment Democrats and trying to protect them by running stories like this. But we know better. We literally know better. And this was done yesterday. This is not a week ago. Right? This story came out yesterday. They were caught talking about this. I can actually see if I can find out. I imagine it says here in the video who it was. But yeah, one of the Democrats was caught saying it. But yeah. But guys, let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. There's going to be 3 videos today, probably. We're going to be talking about Madonna. And we'll find some third video, so we'll put that out. But apart from that, guys, let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. If this video has been helpful, please smack that like button. If you're new to the channel, welcome and subscribe. Apart from that, guys, I will see you in the next demonetized videos from YouTube. Have a great night and enjoy.